With spring and summer 2022 around the corner, it's time to start thinking about our sneaker rotations. The Nike Dunk Low is definitely going to be one of the most popular shoes of 2022 this spring and summer, especially after the huge run it had in 2021. Nike isn't slowing down anytime soon in terms of the colorways being produced, so I definitely recommend you try to go for a pair of Dunks for retail. Now, my absolute favorite colorway of the Dunks has to be the Nike Dunk Panda Low, which is a clean black and white colorway, and it seems to be restocking quite often. Now, I know that pair has some pretty steep resale prices, including a few other Dunks out there, so if you're looking for an alternative that is slightly cheaper even in terms of resale, I would definitely recommend you check out the Nike Dunk High. Sometimes they release in the same colorway, so if you're going for a specific one, that might be an alternative for you. The Nike Dunk High is also a cheaper alternative for the Air Jordan 1 highs, especially if you're not looking to pay 240 Canadian dollars for the retail price point. Now, if you want to avoid Dunks altogether, then I definitely recommend you check out the Adidas Forum Low. This is a great alternative to the Dunks, and it's a classic model released from Adidas in the past. It has that vintage vibe to it too, so you're definitely going to get the whole look down that you were trying to achieve with the Dunks. They've also used this silhouette for the Bad Bunny collaboration, so if you're looking for a few pairs with hype attached to it, then you have a few options there too. Now, I know one of the problems with the Forum Low is the Velcro strap to it, but you can easily take this off to have a nice clean shoe. Now, if you're looking to switch things up from your traditional Nike or Adidas, then I definitely recommend you check out the New Balance 550. Now, I love the 550 silhouette because of the amount of colorways coming out right now, and even in terms of resale, they're not too high on the aftermarket depending on your size or the color you're going for. This is still a very hype sneaker, so I recommend you try for it on release date. The 550s are great for the vintage aesthetic that's super trendy right now. And if you're looking for a high top alternative to the 550s, then I recommend you look out for the 650s that will be releasing later on this year. Now, even though they've already done their 650 collaboration with Aimé Leon Dore, I do expect them to make some general release colors very soon. Spring and summer wouldn't be complete without a pair of slides, but I recommend you switch things up this year with a pair of clogs. Now, the Yeezy Foam Runner is the most modern version of a clog in my opinion. Now, I know this is one of the most polarizing sneakers out there, but it's also very comfy. If you're interested in a pair of foam runners, there's a ton of colorways releasing later on this year, and also some restocks happening in some previously released ones too. Depending on which one you're going for, resale isn't too high either. Now, if the foam runner isn't for you, or if you're not interested in paying resale prices, then I recommend you try out the most classic version out there, which is Crocs. Now, I know Crocs aren't the best looking sneaker out there, but at the end of the day, some of the collaborations have been going off in terms of resale too. Crocs are easily accessible, and they're also very comfortable. You can even customize your Crocs to add a personal touch to them. There's a ton of collaborations out there too, and the Saleh Bembury ones are probably one of the highest ones in resale at the moment. Another great pair of clogs out there has to be the Birkenstock Boston. Now, you might not expect it, but they even have some collaborations that are pretty hype, like the ones they did with Stussy. And of course, if you don't want to go with the clogs and stick to slides, then I definitely recommend you check out the Yeezy slides, which are definitely going to be popular and releasing in a bunch of colorways this year too. Now, no spring summer list will be complete without a pair of all white sneakers, and no, I'm not recommending the Air Force Ones to you. Air Force Ones are a classic, but right now they're actually selling out and even have some resale attached to it. If you're looking for another alternative from Nike, then I definitely recommend the Nike Blazers. Now, I know the Blazer mids are definitely a struggle to put on, so if you're looking for an alternative, go with the Blazer lows. Now, if you want to switch things up with your Blazer lows, then I definitely recommend you check out the Jumbo ones I've released recently. The Jumbo swoosh is very reminiscent of a few of the off-white pairs. Blazers are super accessible, and you'll be able to pick it up at your local mall, and sometimes you might even find a discount on them. Now, my final recommendation for your spring-summer rotation has to be a pair of Air Jordan 1s. Now, honestly, in the summertime, you can't beat a classic pair of Air Jordan 1s with a nice pair of color blocking. Air Jordan 1s are probably one of the most recognizable silhouettes out there, and they're definitely popular not just with sneakerheads. There's some great colorways releasing right now, but at the end of the day, you can't beat that classic color blocking from the OG pairs. There's some pretty great colors out there, and honestly, when it comes to Air Jordan 1 highs, some of them haven't been doing too good on the resale market, so you can definitely pick up a pair close to retail. Now, if you're into low tops, then definitely recommend you check out the Air Jordan 1 low because there's some classic colorways releasing soon. One of my favorite pairs has to be the neutral gray lows, and they're not too bad on the resale market either. Some people might feel like the Air Jordan 1 might be saturated right now with the amount of colorways coming out, but I think it's a great time for you to pick up a pair if you're just starting to collect sneakers. Air Jordan 1s are honestly a classic, and they're going to be around for years to come. And a side note, guys, I know a lot of us hate the mids, but at the end of the day, if you look at those resale prices, some of them are doing way better than the Air Jordan 1 highs or the lows. Now, that's a wrap for my spring and summer recommendations, but let me know if I missed any sneakers down in the comment section below. If you plan to watch more videos today, I have 2 recommended ones at the end of this one that you might want to check out. As always, thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'm super grateful for all of your support. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time with more content.